shirt got a heat sensor. Out of the ARV.
I work really hard every day. I don't do the basketball stuff for anyone else but myself. I know people have certain perceptions on me on how I'm too small, who I play against, where I play, and I know at the end of the day, I'm critically acclaimed.
I'm Sam Franklin, owner of Sam Franklin Basketball, and I'm a basketball trainer out of the Chicago West suburbs. I'm about to get a workout with my guy Bryce Shoto, 2023 point guard out of Plainfield Central HS. We're about to do a little in-season workout, just trying to keep the tools sharp, make sure he's ready. He's got his first game on Tuesday. You know, I'm not trying to tire him out or anything, so we're going to spend a little bit of time on ball handling and footwork, get some finishing work in, working on his touch around the rim, and then try to get up a ton of shots to finish up the workout.
Hi, I'm Bryce Shoto, class of 2023. I'm from Plainfield, Illinois, and I attend Plainfield Central High School. My daily routine consists of waking up at 4:30 in the morning, heading to Naperville to work out at 5 a.m. with my weight trainer, Jimmy. And after that, I'll grab breakfast around 6:30, and then school starts at 7. And I end school at like 11:15. After that, I'll link up with Sam at Supreme Course around 1, 2-ish. And then that workout will end at like 3:30. And then after that, I'm basically free for the rest of the day to do whatever I want and play the game, stuff like that. What I'm working towards is being one of the best point guards in the nation in Illinois. And I know since I'm a smaller guard, I'm gonna have to work harder than the so-called bigger guards than me. The season's coming up on Tuesday. I'm putting in some work, and I gotta be ready to perform at a high level. First time I had some real recognition was I got an invite to junior phenom camp out in California. I was one of the only kids from Illinois to go out there, and I ended up making the top 20 All-Star game.
First time I met Bryce, he was in 7th grade.
First time I met Sam
I was actually at a middle school game to watch another one of the players that I was training at the time, and he happened to be playing Bryce's team, and I'm like, who's this tiny kid with the funky looking shot? And he hit 5 threes in the first half, and it was just like, oh, this kid's pretty good. And ended up talking with his dad as I left, and we ended up starting training maybe a month and a half later.
At my first middle school game at Dryden Point, I ended up dropping 20 points, and then after the game, I think I talked to Sam. And then a couple weeks later, I had my first workout with Sam, and I've been working out with him ever since. What I love about basketball is just going out, working hard every day towards my goal, and competing with the other players around me, and making myself and my teammates better.
Long term, I think Bryce has crazy potential. I think he's no doubt going to be a Division I point guard in my opinion. You know, size be damned. I work with some Division I point guards now. I work with some guards that are going Division I soon. I think he's definitely in that class, whether he grows, 2 more inches or whether he grows, 4 or 6 more inches. I think his potential and his talent and his IQ and his skill set are at an elite level already. He's just waiting on his size to catch up with that.
Me and Sam's relationship, I would kind of say like my older brother kind of trainer. He never tells me anything like wrong about the game. I feel like he has my best interest at heart, and I feel that if I keep working with Sam, I'll be one of the best players to ever play in Illinois. My role models in my life are my mom, my dad, and my grandma. Seeing my dad get up and go to work every day, my mom getting up early to go to work every day, really motivates me, and my grandma at 77 years old still getting up early in the morning going to work really motivates me to go harder every day. When I first started playing basketball, it was at the Plainfield Park District on like the 8-foot rims, and my first game I dropped like 25 points, and that's when I started to really fall in love with basketball. Me being a smaller guard has always been very tough, but I don't really pay attention to that because I know every time I go out on the court, I'm trying to kill whoever's in front of me. And the whole ranking part about it, I'd be lying if I said I didn't pay attention to the rankings, but everybody has their own opinion, and their opinion doesn't really matter to me. So I just keep trying to work hard every day, be the best I can be.
He's doing everything right, and he's been doing everything right for a while now, He's got days in the summer where he goes and he shoots or makes, 1,000 shots on the gun. He works out with me multiple days a week. goes and he works out with his dad by himself. So in terms of the skill department, in terms of the actual work, he's doing it. In terms of what he actually needs to do specifically, he needs to just continue to hit the weight room with my guy Jimmy and get stronger and fill out his body, working his athleticism. And then from a skill perspective, speed up his release a little bit, continue to expand his range off the catch and off the dribble, improve his craftiness around the rim, and overall just expanding his IQ, because that's going to take him super far in basketball. It's his overall IQ and skill set and his love for the game.
My favorite player is Cole Anthony, because every time he goes out on the court, he has a killer mentality, and he's trying to kill whoever's in front of him. And really, he gets buckets at the end of the day. That's why he's my favorite player. One of my favorite quotes/sayings is something my uncle told me is don't let the highs get too high and the lows get too low. What I need to do to get better is just continue to stay in the gym, work hard, and never let the whole "you're too small" stuff really affect me. Playing at Plainfield Central really means a lot to me. It feels like I'm playing at home. I didn't have to go out of town. My personal goals for this upcoming season is to lead my team to a conference championship, and I have no doubt that Coach Bear will have us prepared. All we have to do is execute and win ball games.
I think Bryce signifies what we want players in our program to be about. Gets good grades, doesn't get in trouble, conducts himself the right way on and off the court. A role model for everybody, somebody that people can emulate their behavior off of his. Very passionate about everything he does, including basketball and outside of basketball, and wants to do well. Holds himself to high standards.
Our relationship with Coach Bear is kind of special to me. He texts me every day, ever since 7th grade, asking me how I was doing, how's basketball going. So I really feel like it's special to have a close relationship with my coach. Some of my team goals for this season are, most importantly, to win, and secondly, to really just compete. And we always talk about in practice how we want to put numbers up on the banners, because it hasn't been done since 2004. So I'm really looking forward to working towards that goal and seeing what happens this year.
So this season is kind of unique. We all know that it's shortened. We have a 6-week season, 11 games, so we're going to play everybody in our conference once, and a lot of new faces to the varsity level. So we're working on getting a little bit better every single day. We have some size that we have not had in the past, and I think we have better perimeter shooting than we have not had in the past, but we don't have that experience at the varsity level that we've had. So this is going to be a great opportunity for us to gain some experience moving forward. And just like any season, we hope to be playing our best basketball at the end of the season. Now this season is going to be a little bit shorter than others, but we're looking to play our best at the end. I think it's very exciting these guys get some sort of a season, and looking forward to the next 6 weeks.
Some of my team goals for this season are, most importantly, to win, and secondly, to really just compete. And we always talk about in practice how we want to put numbers up on the banners, because it hasn't been done since 2004. So I'm really looking forward to working towards that goal and seeing what happens this year.
Bryce is definitely a gym rat. I mean, he cannot get enough shots up in a day. He'd come here 3-4 times a day if he could. We love that type of mentality and that type of attitude. It's infectious upon others and other teammates to wanting to get in the gym more. He's very unselfish as a player. He can definitely score in a multitude of ways. Can really shoot it from deep, but he understands the game, has a good feel for the game, and lets the game come to him. Very rarely takes bad shots, always takes good shots. Tries to create offense for teammates, so he's kind of a complete offensive player in that regard.
I break hard, I'm sure, yet I'll hurt by much more. And I've got to explain that